But Dad, isn't it time for illegal ham in the face? But bro, where's the banjo?
Some Cleveland sports shows try to give you hot takes, but only one can give you a big old piece of hot ham. Welcome to Illegal Ham to the Face. Talking all Cleveland sports. And don't forget our Fat Boy Tuesday, where we also ham it up with some fun food topics. Without further ado, let's serve up some ham. Here are the Ham Boys. Fatty, Big Bri, and My Cousin Vinny.
That's right, everybody. We are back live, baby. What's going on? Legal Ham to the Face is back on the airwaves. Let me bring in my cohorts. Let me get Big Brad.
Hey, man.
That go in my ear, but that's okay. We're going to deal with it.
I'll turn you down.
No, you're fine. What's
You're
going
just
on?
going to scream at me.
I'm trying not to scream at you.
No, you're going to have to.
Oh, that's perfect then. I can do that. What's going on, bud?
Hey, man. How's it going?
Well, we had a 2-week vacation. Got some personal time in with the families, everything else. Ended up somehow with a new intro. New logo, some other new stuff going on. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, right?
I like it. I'm ready to roll.
Let me bring in the other guy. My Cousin Vinny's here.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
All right. So, gentlemen, we have missed a lot in the past few weeks. My mom is here. Let's see here. There it is. My mom, Toby, Chris. Love you guys. Thank you guys for chiming in.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
All right, it is so good to be back. We actually talked to each other probably for the last 2 weeks of going, what the heck is going on, and when can we go back live? We kind of took a little sabbatical. I took a little mental health break and took care of some things, spent some time with family. You guys went on vacations, so we are back live now. We got a lot to catch up with because a lot of stuff happened while we were gone. And you know something? That's quite all right. But the one thing that did not change for this show, it is brought to you by Harold Keel and Lake Erie APA. Get a hold of Harold Keel and Lake Erie APA if you guys want. There's a 10-week session going on right now for Sunday Fun Days is what we like to call it, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you know something? We got some good stuff coming out because I have talked with the other Ham Boys. We got some stuff to give away. We got some merch to give away. Well, we take a look at this. Bri, your hat's downstairs. Take a look at this badass APA hat. Look at this thing.
Oh, look at that.
Little 8-ball, 9-ball in the back. We got 2 of those to give away. We will have some shirts to give away. And you know how we always do our trivia. We're going to set up a giveaway for our trivia. All right. Now, Bri, you can't see the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Only we can, unless you're at Fat Boy Studios.
Right.
So when it is my turn, with the exception of today, to give you a trivia question, okay? No Google. If you Google, I won't allow it.
Right.
I do a trivia question. We are going to go back to some of the places that we have been at. My Corner Bar, Rookies, Mr. B's, Razzles. We are going to get gift cards from all those places, and we're going to do a $25 gift card giveaway, okay, for our trivia. If you can answer the trivia right, and also if Bri answers it wrong. If Bri gets the trivia right, we roll that thing over until the next time I do trivia. Now we alternate.
Okay.
All right. So
I like that.
we alternate. So I do trivia every other week. I will let you guys know on Twitter, Facebook, let you know when it's my turn to do trivia, and let you know when to chime in on that. All right. But boys, let's do the rundown for today. We got some shout outs to give out. We got some trivia. We got My Cousin Vinny's word today. I missed you guys.
Oh,
God, I missed
yeah.
you guys. We got some Guardians hot and cold May. We got some Browns catch up with a few signings, some other things that are going down with the Browns. For Fat Boy Tuesday, we are getting into secret menu items. We're going to get some food hacks. All right, here a little bit later. And for our top 3, we are going to pick our 3 games that we would like to go to for your 2022 Cleveland Browns schedule. So, you guys got all that?
Sure do.
Oh yeah.
All right. Sorry about the cough. It's been a while, so you're going to have to bear with it. All right. So, first thing first, gentlemen, it is time for our shout outs. So, Big Bri, we've been off for 2 weeks. Do you have any shout outs?
Man, I knew you would come to me first. I don't. I was well, so as you can attest to, I was kind of running a little behind today trying to make the start of the show. So I didn't give my shout outs a whole lot of thought. I do have some good ones, but maybe I'll get to them next week. So I want to put some thought into them and give everyone the proper due. So I'll have some good ones next week. I don't have any shout outs this week though.
Well, I'm going to shout out one for you, Lily's Lemonade. You
Oh
gotta shout
yeah.
out Lily's Lemonade. You guys open back up, and Lily's Lemonade is doing good. Please go to their Facebook page, take a look, see
Sure.
what they got, and tell you what, they got some. You'll see Big Bri slinging lemonade all day.
That's right.
Oh, here we go. I want to shout out to Legal Ham Boys. They're back.
Thank you, Chris. You
And-
man.
This, welcome back. APJ.
Appreciate you.
Jay is retweeting our show right now. We've had Kevin Arnold, all that stuff. Vinny, do you have any
Yes.
shout outs?
Actually, this past weekend here, we went to the Asian festival downtown on the east side, in Cleveland. So that was really fun. We had a good time down there.
Nice.
I realized that I do not like drinking coconut water.
How do you not like drink? Oh,
Really?
the taste?
The taste of it, yeah.
No, that
It
happens.
just kind of has that like slimy, kind of snotty kind of taste, when you're drinking it.
Did you?
Ah.
Hey, did you do one of these? Did you do the?
I did did a no thank you kind of sip out of it, and I was like, here, my wife, here, my love, would you like to try some? And she was like, oh yeah, I'll try some. So she tried some, and she was like, oh god, that's horrible. I'm like, all right, there it goes.
Have you ever tried body armor? Because I believe that's made out of coconut water. It's just flavored.
Yeah.
You know what? I tried one of the things of coconut water at one point in time, and I kind of
Yeah.
had the same taste to it.
Okay.
Told myself at that point in time that I'd never do it again, but I thought maybe I kind of matured a little bit, and maybe I didn't accept it for what it was, and tried it, and I was just like, yeah, no, still no good.
Let me try to get you back on the side of coconut water. I know it might not taste great, but it's apparently great for hangovers. So if you're ever feeling super rough, try to mix it in. That's what I do. Especially, if you tie one on one night, even before you go to bed, down a body armor or something, help
Try
you
it.
out in the morning.
Look at this guy.
I like
PSA service announcement.
Teaching,
Right.
teaching and preaching.
The more you know,
Hey.
and we need like the rainbow star coming over. All right, so we got some more people in the comments. Big Man, welcome back, boys. Love the new intro. Also, Big Man, thank you for hooking us up with our voice guy. Did an amazing job. And I got to shout out the other guy that did the graphic artist. They did an amazing job for our new logo. We didn't have many pictures to give them because obviously nobody wants to see this face doing this the entire time. So I was like, yeah, we'll hose up on that. So do you have any more shout outs there, fella?
no, that's about it for now. That's all I can think of.
Well, I got
Sorry,
plenty.
go
First off, thank you guys. I needed a little break from a lot of things, and I can't thank you guys enough for allowing me to take a 2-week break, kind of get my mind right, kind of get my body right, and I appreciate it. Thank you guys. I got to thank my wife, my family, and my friends. Appreciate all you guys, all the support and phone calls and everything else that I got. I appreciate it. And also, I got to give a big shout out to Kevin and Jana. Tied the knot this weekend. And you know something? We were at the wedding, a beautiful wedding at historic League Park. They got married right there on home plate. And the story ending was as soon as they were walking off the diamond, it started to rain.
Wow.
It was like it was a perfect day. And then it just downpoured after that.
Oh,
But
that's
we had a
awesome.
great time. But I do have to give them a shout out because Vinny, your wedding had some really great food.
Yes, thank you.
But no wedding can pass up hamburgers, hot dogs, french fries, pasta salad, peanuts, hot pretzels, popcorn, Cracker Jacks. They had everything baseball themed at this wedding.
That is
I got
awesome.
Sweet.
so excited. I was like, what's going on? I see food coming out. And Hope's like, she goes, what are you doing? I'm like, that's hot dogs. I saw hot dogs come out that door. She goes, no. I'm like, and hamburgers. I saw hamburgers. I was so excited. I was like a kid at Christmas at that wedding. I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself right now.
Awesome.
How awesome is that? Like, we got to the table, we sat down at the table. They had these little foam fingers that fit on your finger. And then they had Cracker Jack boxes sit right there. They had a jar of peanuts sit right there for you. It was like,
Nice.
then they had the people coming around with their jerseys on going, hey, you want a hot pretzel? Yes. You want popcorn? Yes. How can you not say no to that, right?
I had to filled up on all the hot pretzels. I wouldn't have been able to stop. So
I tried not
kudos
to.
to you.
And the
Right?
thing that killed me is we were further back for the food. So like we're sitting there, we're just eating peanuts and everything else. I'm like, I saw the hamburgers. I don't want to eat too much. I gotta save room. And I'm just sitting like one little bite at a time, watching the guy, waiting for him to go. You guys, you're next. I was, oh, couldn't get it. But
Two questions for you. Did they make you put the tarp on the infield after once it started raining?
no, actually, they kept that thing wide open.
Oh, okay. And also, did they have Bertman's mustard?
They did. That actually had stadium mustard.
Yep.
So,
Love it. Gotta have it.
God, so good. Oh my God, Paulie's here. We got Paulie. Paulie's back.
Hey, Paulie.
We got
Mr.
Jose.
Pollock.
Jose.
There he is.
You know what's really funny is I didn't tell him that you came back to work this weekend while he was in Buffalo. So, by the way, Jose, Brian's back to work now. We got the juice. The juice is loose here from the cheap seats. Boys, it's so good to be back. Man, I'm ready to go. How about you guys?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, well, let's get into our trivia. You're not even clicking
Oh,
it.
you son of a
Oh,
gun.
man.
You're
See,
telling
this
me
is-
you wanted to do it all the first time back. I'm
Oh,
like,
no,
okay.
I wanted to do the intro. I didn't want to do the trivia. Like, what
I
are
hit
you
the,
doing
I
here?
hit the wrong one. Ethan. Look
Yeah,
at
I
that.
know
got
you
the
did.
symbol
Like,
up.
what are we doing here?
I don't know. It's like
Knock the rust
hey,
off. Let's go.
Episode 1. Here we
Episode
go.
He says, Big Man chimes in and goes, "You boys are really rusty." Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. I'm sorry. You know,
Give it time, big man. Give it time.
and Justin, Vinny fail. There's a Vinny fail right there. You can't go wrong with this. Oh my God. All right. So our trivia is brought to you by Papa V and Curb Appeal. Get a hold of Papa V at curbappeal419.com. All right, Brian. It's my turn for trivia.
Oh, it's your turn. Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, because I think you did the last one.
Sure.
I don't know. We're starting off on the right foot. Now, the next time we do this, there will be a $25 gift card up for grabs. And it will probably be from where we want to go to. You want to do a little B's action? A little Mr. B's?
I think so.
We'll
That'd
do
be
a
good.
little Mr. B's $25 gift card.
Cool.
So, not today. Next Tuesday. Okay.
Next Tuesday.
Next
Or
Tuesday.
two
wouldn't be a
Tuesdays.
Tuesday.
2 Tuesdays.
Right.
What is that?
Well, so I have one ready for today. If you want to make it next Tuesday and you can do yours next Tuesday, it's up to you. I don't care.
Oh, we can do that. You know, so we'll do that. Brian, give me a trivia. We'll do that next Tuesday. I will give away the gift card, $25 gift card to Mr. B's
That'll be the
in
30th.
Parma
Cool.
Heights.
I like it.
First.
Yeah, May 31st.
Is that the 31st?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. That's right before my surgery. All right, we're good.
Mhm.
All right, let's do it.
So I recently, I'm a big list guy. I recently saw a list that had each franchise's leading passer in passing yards, leading quarterback in passing yards for the franchise. And I'm looking for who leads your Cleveland Browns in passing yards for a single season.
For a single season.
Single season. Who had the most passing yards in 16 games or 17 maybe?
All right. I don't like you, but okay. Justin, I'm having nose surgery on the 2nd of June. So yeah. So
Are you gonna miss any time? Are you week to week, day to day? What do you got?
we might have to call it a lefty. No, I'll be out of work for close to a few days. I'll be recovering. I'll still do the show. It'll just be a little weird for me to do the show.
Okay.
I ended up with nasal polyps, and I'm getting my sinuses completely cleaned out. So that's why I sound like I am plugged up all the time, because I technically am plugged up all the time. So getting that, hey, I might come out sounding like Barry White after this. Just a nice little deep voice. My wife's saying I'll sound like Michael Jackson. I hope not, but my voice will change after this. So yeah. So
Don't lie to him. Tell him the truth. You're getting a nose job. I know you.
job.
You look like Brad Pitt when you're done.
Actually, I'm going to lose about 40 pounds. Get liposuction too. So when you guys look at my face,
Liposuction to the nose.
all you'll see is the turkey neck jiggling down at the bottom. So just let you guys know that. All right. So most passing yards in a single season. Right?
For the Browns. Yep.
All right. Did you even write down everything? Did you write down your definitions?
Yeah, of course
All
I
right.
did.
Why are you lying to me?
No, I'm not lying to you.
I don't see him over there.
I'm just making sure my volume's turned up. I'm not going to have two fails in a row in the same show.
Well, guess what? It's time for My Cousin Vinny's word of the day.
Well, let's do it.
God, I can't wait for Halloween this year. I want to see that face for Halloween.
Can we do the Joker this
We
year?
need it back. We gotta have the Joker.
Except I want the Heath Ledger one, not that one.
Ooh. All right.
Can you do that one?
Give it a try.
All right. What's the word of the day?
All right.
So we all feel stupid.
Our word of the day.
That's been the nicest thing about these 2 weeks, is I haven't had to do this right here.
For sure.
Miss it. You love it.
Galump.
Galumph.
Oh my Lord, I know what that is.
It's spelled Galumph.
That's what happens when I get out of bed. Galump.
But it's hyphenated kind. What is it? I don't even know how to
Apostrophe.
say that. No, not apostrophe.
Well, let me see the word. I could.
How it's syntaxed, I guess. It's like Guh. It's Galumph.
Okay.
Oh, the phonetic
It's spelled like gal.
pronunciation.
Yeah, phonetic. Yeah, that's the one.
Galump.
Not like we're going to
Galump.
get this right, anyways. All right, give us the definitions.
All right, definitions. Is it A, to move with a clumsy head, to move with a clumsy, heavy tread? B, changing often? C, to teach someone to fully accept ideas, opinions, and beliefs? Or D, having no equal?
That is. I love Justin. That's what happens when you take a massive deuce. Love.
True that.
We've all been there. All right. Well, Vinny, I'm going to kick you out for a little bit, but we're going to talk some sports. You want to talk? You want to stay in, talk some Browns with us?
If I got something to say, I'll tell you what. I'll ping in.
All right, we'll do that.
All right.
We'll see you on the backside, brother.
See you soon.
All right. So, Bry, we have got to get in. I got to get into the banners now because Vinny is not doing. I got it.
Yeah, I am.
All right. Browns refresh for the Hams. All right. We had the 2022 football schedule come out. Jadeveon Clowney re-signed with the Browns. Baker is still with the Browns. 2 weeks, Baker's still here. We have Watson, whatever is going on with that. I personally don't want to get into that because there's going to be a show tonight on HBO. I guess a couple of the accusers are going to tell their story about Deshaun, and it's going to be public opinion, bud. Public opinion. So let's get into the Clowney re-signing. $11 million, $8 million with incentives, I think is what it was. There's reports out there that he had a couple other teams with multi-year deal offers. From what I am hearing and what I understand, that's not true, or it's not 100% correct. But he did sign for 1 year back with the Browns. So we got on the edge, we got Garrett and Clowney back again. How do you feel about Clowney coming back to the Browns, bud?
I love it. It's a great signing for the Browns. And I heard the same thing, that he had multi-year offers for $14-15 million. I mean, if that's the case and he chose to come back to the Browns, that goes to show you his confidence in this team. And I think I heard that he had a hand in recruiting Deshaun Watson to Cleveland, because they were teammates in Houston. And so it would just kind of be like a 180 for him, because he's kind of always been the guy that says, I'll go, whoever pays me the most, I'm going to that team. So if he wants to stay in Cleveland, he wants to stay with this team, he wants to stay with Myles Garrett, I think that's a huge win for the Browns, because the Browns defense only got better as the year went on last year. And I think they finished like 5th in the league in yards allowed or something. So that defense, if they're a top 10 defense, and if this offense can get it together, and we know our running game is going to be strong, and just fix the passing game, I mean, who knows? The sky's the limit for this team. We could be talking about them as a championship level contender. So I think Clowney's just a huge part of that. I mean, it kind of gets scary. As big of a Chase Winovich guy as I am, it kind of gets scary if we didn't have him and we just had Winovich, who's maybe a little undersized, and we had this 3rd round pick who nobody's really heard about or knows what to expect. So to get him back, and I think he was 5th, maybe, don't quote me on that, 5th in the league at like pass rush win percentage last year.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett was like 2nd or 3rd or maybe even 1st. So to have 2 guys in the top 5 of doing what they need to do. I mean, pass rushing winning percentage is basically a stat just looking at what you're doing. Are you beating the guy in front of you? So we have 2 guys that are tops in the league. That's going to give opposing quarterbacks fits. And in the AFC, particularly the AFC North, I mean, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow's only getting better. We need those guys to step up big, and let's just hope they can stay healthy, because if they can and they can complement each other, I think this defense can be top 5 once again.
All right, so Justin chimed in, said, I love the signing, but not sold on the offense. Quarterback will have to prove it to me. And that's
Sure.
kind of like the biggest problem we're having right now is like the quarterback. What the question mark at quarterback? I mean, we have one. Just when is he playing and how much is he playing and all that stuff. Big Man chimed in, said Clowney's a mercenary, but he thinks that it'll make Winovich better. Which,
Sure.
100%. I mean, you're learning from a number 1 overall pick and a really good defensive end. I mean, why not? Another thing I wanted to bring up, Bry, is with this Clowney re-sign, I put out a Twitter poll, and I said, what position after the Clowney signing do the Browns need to still address? And we got a couple weeks, I think it's July 15th or something like that. I mean, we got about a month to finalize some things with like Njoku and all that stuff. I put down defensive tackle, wide receiver, tight end, or other because those seem like the bigger holes that we need. What do you think, Bud? What do you think that people on Twitter said was the number one?
I think just the attention that the wide receiver group gets, and I mean it's a lot of unknown. Basically, you have Amari Cooper, who's never played in this offense, who's never played with this quarterback. You have a 6th-round pick in DPJ, who has a lot of potential and a lot of athletic ability, but he's never played with this quarterback, and he's never shown that he can be like a solid number 2. And then you have a bunch of question marks after that. So I think without a doubt, to me, it's wide receiver.
All right. Well, the Twitter poll was 47% was defensive tackle, 36 was wide receiver, and then the other ones were just a fraction. So, I mean, I think they need to get another veteran along with Day to kind of help out on the defensive line there, especially a tackle, because everybody's young with the exception of Day. I mean, they're all second year. What, Elliott's a third-year guy now or second-year guy?
Third-year guy, yep.
Third-year guy. So we only have one veteran right there in the middle. It'd be nice to have another one just to add a body, but also to kind of help out those young guys because I heard Mr. Greco was on Talking Heads, and he was talking about it. He goes, yeah, with the young guys, he goes, they're pure energy and athleticism. He goes, but you get an older veteran, he's the kind of guy that studies the tape a little bit more, looks at it and goes, well, this guard uses his hand like this. I can get around him like this way. You know, they dive into the tape a little bit more, but also have some tricks up their sleeves that they can teach these kids. So it'd be nice to have a veteran, you know, not a stellar guy. It could just be a guy that will just clog up the middle, but just somebody in there to kind of help out these kids because right now our defensive line is young. And I mean, yeah, yes, we have Clowney, we have Garrett, but everybody else is young on that defensive line. So we'll see what happens. I mean, how do you feel about adding an older defensive tackle?
Oh yeah, I think they definitely need to do something at defensive tackle, and hopefully they can address it with a veteran that's been, you know, at least 5, 6, 7 years, a guy that can come in. I think it honestly it shouldn't be too difficult to find somebody like that. You know, and Ndamukong Suh's name has been thrown around a lot, and I don't know if he would leave Tampa Bay, but he's been pretty solid. I mean, he brings a ferocity like not many defensive tackles have, and he's been as durable as they come, even at his age. So if they could sign him, that would be gigantic. But I agree with you that and the people on Twitter that defensive tackle is definitely an issue. And I don't think that defensive tackles affect the game like a wide receiver could. So that's the only reason that I went with wide receiver. And hopefully Winfrey can bring some spark, can bring some tenacity to that position and develop that. But we have a lot of guys who are kind of unproven, and hopefully some of them step up, like you mentioned with Jordan Elliott. And, you know, sign a veteran, sign another young guy, and just hope that one of them pops. And hopefully that's what we can do. And stop the run. That's going to be another big concern going into next year with our defense.
Well, you know, the one thing that, you know, we talked about last year, Bri, I mean, the first couple games, we kind of roasted Joe Woods. I mean, I know I did. I'm like, what the hell is this defense doing? And then there towards the end, one of the best defenses in the NFL. I mean, it was unreal to watch that. They pretty much kept us in the playoff window because our offense obviously wasn't doing shit. So it was kind of nice. And guess what? That entire defense is back. Like, that's the thing. Like, that entire defense is back, and we just added a couple guys. So it's like, you know, like you got rid of Troy Hill, but you brought in somebody else to replace him. You know, you got rid of, God, who's the other edge that we had besides Clowney?
Tack McKinley?
Yeah. You know, he got hurt.
Yeah, Winovich will fill his role pretty easily. They're similar players. They're speed guys off the edge.
So we got people to fill those holes. It's just nice to see the continuity, at least on defense, back. And once we figure out whatever an suspension is, or how long it's going to be, or what the hell is going to happen on that side, then we can kind of figure out what our team's actually going to look like. Because I kind of want to do schedule game with you, but we really can't do schedule game because guess what? We don't know who the quarterback's going to be for the Browns next year. We don't know what's going to happen. We think it's going to be Deshaun Watson, but we don't know. So at that point in time, how do you do it?
Are we going to talk schedule at all? You gotta give me something.
Oh no, we'll talk schedule.
Okay.
we have a couple of primetime games. We got Cincinnati on Halloween.
Right.
Oh, I can't wait for that. Are we going to do the Bears? Yeah, Bears.
Sure. Although it's a Monday night, right?
Oh boy, going to call for next day.
That'll be tough. Yeah, that'll be tough.
That's all right. And then we also got the Steelers in was it week 3?
Yes, Thursday night, week 3
game. And then we have a couple other ones to be determined later on with the Ravens and a Bengals game. But most of our games are 1 o'clock. I
love it. Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. And our bye is week 9? I think I saw. So that's perfect, right in the middle. You can actually take a break. You can refresh, get everything back together, and then finish out the season. So
Sure.
what game pops out at you real quickly for the schedule game?
There's a few. My takeaways from the schedule is, hey, we all assume Deshaun's going to be suspended for a few games, anywhere from 2 to 8, maybe. If he's suspended for 4 or less, I feel pretty good about the season because our first 4 games are Carolina, the Jets, Pittsburgh, and Atlanta. So I think I'd feel pretty confident with Brissett playing those games. But then it gets pretty difficult after that for the next 4 weeks. So if he's suspended 4 games, I think we can maneuver our way around that part. But if he's suspended for 8, that's going to be a little bit tougher. But we're all speculating at this point.
Nobody knows.
Right. And until we find out about his future, I think the NFL did give us a break, though. With our easy-ish start to the season, as bad as the Browns have been in openers, I think this is probably the most winnable opener we've had in a very, very long time.
Yeah. And Justin chimed in, so we got to do something more than the Bears for the Browns. We'll figure it out.
Something else, yeah, something fresh. Let's come up with something else.
We'll figure it out. The other thing I wanted to bring up to you, and I haven't talked to you about this, but you have. I don't know why the national media thinks that this is a possibility, but Baker Mayfield starting out the season if Deshaun is, suspended for a few games. Where the hell are they getting this from? Do they not know Baker Mayfield? Do they not know the Browns organization? Like they both have kind of washed their hands of each other. And to think that he's going to come back and start some games for Cleveland Browns because it's going to benefit both of them is horseshit. That bridge is burned. Like I don't know. How do you feel about it? You have probably a handful of national guys saying that Baker could come back and start for the Browns at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, Baker's never going to set foot in the Browns building ever again. I feel pretty confident in saying that, but I don't know. The other day I found myself kind of fantasizing maybe a little bit and just thinking about what would happen. Let's just say, hypothetically, Baker Mayfield is a consummate professional. He's not emotional. We don't have to worry about him crying over this or that. He just shows up to work and he works. Let's say he was one of those guys. The Browns would be in a great situation. If you want to suspend Deshaun Watson for 8 games, no big deal. We have Baker Mayfield as a backup. He's proven he can win games. It might not be pretty, but he can win games. He can hand the ball off to Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. And, if he's healthy, he could not to turn the ball over and we would be good. But, it's a Baker problem. It's a Baker issue. Like I said, if he just said, you know what, I'm going to put my head down. The Browns signed me for 5 years. I'm going to do my job to the best of my ability. We'd be great. So, if you want to be upset that Baker might not get traded or he's going to throw a hissy fit, it's all on Baker. I mean, if he was just not emotional, and I understand it's easier said than done, but I mean, he could really do himself some good. Other teams have shown they're not just going to hand over the reins to Baker Mayfield as a starting quarterback. So the best thing for Baker to do would be, I have this opportunity in Cleveland. I can come back in an offense I know with guys that I know, and I can be successful for the first 6, 8 games, whatever it may be, and then maybe somebody would feel more comfortable giving me a starting position rather than going off of the 2021 season. So, I mean, obviously, we know Baker's never going to do that. He's butt hurt. His feelings are hurt because the Browns signed a better quarterback. So, yeah, the Browns are left with what they're left with, and if we can give him away, I'm sure they could, but they're likely going to have to eat a lot of his money because nobody wants him that bad.
And my biggest thing is though, you sit there, you say, like, I understand if he's a professional, at the point in time they picked up his 5th-year option, Brian. They wanted him to be the quarterback. Obviously, he got hurt. We're not going to go back but if you start looking at it and they replaced you at that point in time,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's all emotion. It's all emotion. I mean, you
Right.
have a job. This team is paying you $18 million. You show
Okay.
up. You're going to have an opportunity to play NFL games as a starter. Do it. But, I mean, I'm not saying it's easy for him to do, but you're getting paid $18 million. Put all that BS behind you and go win games for the Cleveland Browns who drafted you.
Yeah, I understand, but let's go hypothetical here. You want to talk about pissing match, and I understand where it's at, but Aaron Rodgers kind of did the little poo-poo thing himself with Jordan
Yeah,
Love.
right. He's not a professional either. I'm not saying that Aaron Rodgers is. He's just a much better quarterback.
Okay, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. Don't shoot at it.
I mean,
back, Baker bro. Keep the guns back, Baker bro.
I'm not. Oh, you're calling me a Baker bro?
Oh yeah, Baker bro.
I mean, I'm just saying, in a fantasy world where emotion has nothing to do with football, and he's like you and I. He has a job that he's getting paid $18 million to do, and he can't show up. He can't put bygones be bygones and just show up and do his job. So
yeah, well, there's
not many people can, especially pro athletes that are taken number one and promised the world by a franchise and organization. So I understand why he's upset, but
I understand, but hey, dog eat dog world at the point in time when you say you can take emotion out of it. If it was everything, yeah, he's getting paid $18 million to do a job. Well, the person that's taking his job is getting paid a shit ton more money to come in, get suspended, and then take his job. So you got to, emotions are going to be a part of this no matter what happens. You can't take emotions out of this. I mean,
well,
whether he's a professional or not, we all know people have emotions. And at that point in time, there's been wide receivers that get pissed off and don't want anything. There's been tight ends. There's been defensive ends that get upset about stuff. I understand he's a quarterback. He's supposed to be a face of the franchise. He's supposed to keep his emotions in check. Sometimes when you are about to get fired and the new guy is already there, and they go, hey, do you want to work the last couple weeks until he's acclimated with the system and ready to go? Shut the fuck. Like, what are you doing? Like, no, he's taking my job.
Well, yeah, but the thing that makes this a big mess for the Browns is $18 million is guaranteed for Baker Mayfield. If Baker Mayfield's salary was up in the air, like, well, if you show up to work and you play for the Browns, you'll continue to get those paychecks. But if you want to sit out or if you want to, hold out for another team to trade for you, you might not get any of the money. Baker knows that he's guaranteed $18 million. So, yeah, he's not going to do anything to help the Browns out. He's a scorn lover at this point. So it would just be interesting if his paycheck depended on his performance, what he would be doing.
You also got to factor in that if he does show up, I mean, what's he going to do? Sit out there in a recliner, smoking a cigar, going, "You guys are doing great out there. Here, let me go and throw a ball. Just throw it right into the ground and walk back to the sidelines." Like, I
Right,
understand.
because he's a baby. That's what a baby would do. I mean, that's why we need grown men playing football. I mean, to where they say, "Hey, Nick Chubb, you're my teammate. I'm gonna lay it on the line for you and for me and for my future." But his $18 million is guaranteed. He doesn't need to do that.
Yeah. All right. The other thing we got to get into, it's here. Tonight on HBO, got a couple of the accusers coming out for the Watson. A couple excerpts have come out. Granted, we don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, this is just, yes, he is innocent. Public opinion, though, it's kind of crazy, especially with some of the things that are coming out now. If you had to go back in time, Brian, everybody's been asking this question with the media hoopla, with the baggage, with everything else. Would you still make this trade for Deshaun Watson?
I mean, I don't know how your opinion could have changed over the last 2 or 3 months since we made this trade. I mean, I'm just saying, like, nothing has changed for me. I mean, A, we haven't seen him play football, and B, his future as an NFL quarterback is still up in the air. So, I mean, I think pretty much if you're changing your mind now, you really didn't have a good grasp on the situation anyway. And people are it's going to be talked about all over the sports platforms tomorrow about this documentary or whatever it is going on tonight. But he's going to look bad. Browns are going to have to weather the storm again because we're still not close to playing football. And yeah, every time somebody speaks out and tells you what a terrible person Deshaun Watson is, he's going to look bad, and people are going to be all up in arms about it. But what did you think was going to happen?
Oh no, I wasn't happy about it to begin with. That's the only reason why I asked.
Nobody was. I mean, nobody was like doing backflips over. I mean, unless you solely only care about the product on the football field, which a couple people do.
Yeah.
And I can't blame them for that, just like I can't blame the people who say I'll never watch the Browns again. Everyone makes their own decision. So I don't think this is obviously going to get a ton of headlines and a ton of talk over the next couple days. But really, what do you think these women are claiming just because they're on television now, like breaking it down word for word?
Oh yeah.
That's what you expect when you hear that he's accused of what he's accused of.
It just seems like I don't know what it is about the Browns. And this might be just us because we are Browns fans. And if somebody's here that is like Juice, well, if Juice is still watching it with Dallas, like it just feels like no matter what we do as a Browns fan or fan base or team, we always step in shit. Like we cannot get through an off season without stepping in some sort of shit. Like whether it be David Njoku wanting a trade, whether it be we bring in this wide receiver and he doesn't want to play football for us anymore, whether we were supposed to go to the Super Bowl last year, what the hell happened, whether it be a new coach, whether it be an offensive coordinator, whether it be whatever it is, a kicker. Like, can we not just get through an off season and just not step into shit?
This is what the Browns signed up for when they made the trade for Watson. It's a risk reward move, and until he steps on the field and starts throwing touchdown passes, it's going to be all risk up until that point. So it's going to be all risk for the next 6-8 months, where you're just going to be, as you say, stepping in shit for the next 6-8 months. Yeah. Until he steps on that playing field, you're not going to get any benefit from this trade.
Justin, I can't bring that one up because that's too good. Redleg is here with us. And
what's up, Redleg?
OBJ comes to mind about getting pissy about stuff. I get it. But we'll catch the back end of the Browns when we do our top three with the top three Browns games that we like. All right, let's get into our Cleveland Guardians. All right. So it's hard for me to say Guardians. I'm still working on the Guardians. So far, they've had a hot and cold day. The pitching has been kind of, but the offense has been kind of. What are they? 17 and 21 now, I think they are. Something of that nature. They're still have around 500. So, I mean, how have you watched any of the games, Brian? First off, let me ask you that. I don't know. That's a big negative.
I'm trying to remember. I mean, because I don't get or I don't subscribe to a service that has Bally's, I'm not able to watch it from my home. So the only time I can watch it is either at friends' places or at the bars. So watch a little here, watch a little there. Kind of followed Jose's unbelievable start. Like he was player of the month for April, and he was on a pace of hitting over 200 RBIs, which is just unbelievable.
I'm gonna have
and he's kind of mellowed out a little bit.
I'm gonna have producer Vinny bring up Jose Ramirez stat lines. All right.
I think he had like 23 or 28 RBIs in April,
I think he's still leading the major leagues in RBIs. I think he's got 10 or 11 home runs now. I mean, he's only batting like two. What we got here, Brian? There we go. I gotta mute you.
Yep.
All right, bring in our producer here, my cousin Vinny. All right, Vinny, give us the stat lines here. Batting average.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
Yeah, 143 at bats. Batting average 287.
287. He's still raking.
That's not bad.
How many RBIs
over his entire career? It's only 279.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's right there. He's over his average.
What are his right now? What are his home runs? I think he's at 10.
Yeah.
10 and 20, 30 RBIs.
Got to be at least 30.
41.
41.
41.
Yeah. 41 RBIs. We're not even at the end of May.
Right.
Like
you said, what's the record? 20 and 17.
Like 17 and 20. They're below 500.
Or 17, 20. So he's averaging, he's on pace for still 175, 180 RBIs for the year. Crazy.
Saw him hit a dinger on Friday night. Said the whole stadium went wild. I mean, that's the thing. Like they've been joking around about Jose and how he does it. And like even when he's up, like he scored 2 runs without even hitting the ball out of the infield. Like he is just doing everything he can. And we just need a couple of the other guys like Josh Naylor with his couple of home runs that he had there. That
was fun.
The grand slam and then the 2-run homer to kind of take it over. I mean,
yeah,
they're a fun team. They're a competitive team. They're not getting blown out. We need the pitching to kind of step back up and help them out a little bit. But I'll tell you what, this young team, and the thing is a lot of people are writing about their farm system. I know we don't want to hear about farm system we're talking about now, but they're set up for like the next 3 to 4 years with some of these younger guys down. That if they bring them up and get them some I dropped the F-bomb, get them some playing time and having some fun. You never know what this team can do. They can catch fire. And that's what I love about young baseball teams, because you get the veterans. They're like, oh man, I'm in a slump. They don't care. They just want to go out and play. Like they're auditioning for other teams.
Yeah, it's a fun team to watch because they are young, and I think like Owen Miller broke out and he was hitting like 350 or something at one point. So they have these young guys that are fun to watch. Naylor, that can really come alive and get you to go to the baseball park and be interested in them from a night-to-night basis. But what they're lacking is just consistency. I mean, Owen Miller, hit 350, but very well, for the next week and a half, could be hitting 170 or something. So it's just that roller coaster, that up and down. And, the offense, we see it with them. They'll score 12 runs one night and they can barely get a hit the next night. So it's frustrating to watch them, but it's kind of just what this team is. I mean, they're going to go on their runs. They're going to be great, look great for a week. and then they're going to lose. What they lose, like 7 in a row or something like that. So it's going to be a frustrating season. Let's just hope our good runs last a little longer than our bad runs.
Well, we'll get more into that next week. I mean, we're caught up a little bit on a lot of things now, but baseball is still going to go on. We also got some Cavs to talk about too. But I got a special Fat Boy Tuesday for both of you.
Sure.
We are doing secret menu hacks.
Oh,
All right, guys. And I found the perfect website for this. So let's get into I got to scroll down because Vinny's typing right now. Fat Boy Tuesday.
And now it's time for Fat Boy Tuesday.
All right, so we don't have a sponsor yet for Fat Boy Tuesday.
And now,
have another one. So just stick with us here on that one. But Fat Boy Tuesday, we are doing the secret menu items from whatever place you want to go. So, Bri, why don't you give me a fast food place that you'd like to know their secret menu items?
Oh, this is me asking you and you giving the menu items?
Like I have the whole menu hack here. We even got let's see here. Jamba Juice, In-N-Out, Five Guys, Jack in the Box, Dairy Queen, Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, Panera, Shake Shack, Sonic, Wendy's, Whataburger, Starbucks. So you got anything and everything.
I gotcha. I thought you were talking about our personal menu hacks that we order.
Oh, do you have a menu hack that you order?
Well, I don't have many. The one that came to mind was from Arby's. I don't know if you have Arby's on there.
Oh yeah, Arby's is on here.
Okay, so Arby's has these buffalo chicken sliders, right?
Uh-huh.
Like $1. And what I'll do is I'll order the buffalo chicken slider, and instead of getting it in the buffalo sauce, I'll get it in their hot honey sauce.
Ooh.
And have a slider with that on it. Really good. Can't recommend it enough. Sometimes they'll give you a little pushback, like, what are you talking about? But yeah, push through. Tell them this is what I want. They'll do it for you. So based on that, give me the Arby's secret menu items.
Oh, here we go. We have the Arby's melt. All right. You have a bacon, beef, and cheddar.
What's an Arby's melt?
Arby's melt. Let's pull it up. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Let me pull it up. Give me a second.
If you find yourself in Illinois,
It is a roast beef, melted cheese on a sesame seed bun. It adds melted cheddar cheese to your roast beef sandwich. So it's pretty much a beef and cheddar.
It's beef and cheddar, right.
So, all right, we have the French dip Max, the double stacked Reuben,
okay,
the roast beef and Swiss sandwich. Obviously, the Meat Mountain. Can't go wrong with the Meat Mountain.
Sure.
Yep.
The super roast beef sandwich. There's a turkey and cheddar instead of a beef and cheddar, they got turkey and cheddar. They got turkey Reuben, and then they got an ultimate BLT. So they got, and we know what Meat Mountain is. It's pretty much everything they have on one sandwich. Let's just be honest. That's what they do. All right. So on that note,
Justin wants to know if Olive Garden's on there.
Hold on. Let me check. Let me check. Double check this. It is not on there. I am sorry, Justin. No Olive Garden.
Get something from Vinny now.
All right, Vinny.
Is that where Justin worked or something?
I don't know. Vinny, pick one.
Actually, BK.
Burger King.
I was thinking of all the different places that we would go to.
Oh, yeah.
And Burger King came up on my list. And I kind of mixed things up a little bit. When I saw, I mixed up the top three.
So you made your top three?
Top three.
Okay,
give me things that I would love to order.
All right, give me your top.
And my number 3 actually was the Arby's Meat Mountain.
Okay.
Nice.
My number 2 was actually like the BK Suicide Squad, the Suicide Burger.
Okay.
So explain that one.
That's it's like 4 patties, 4 slices of cheese, bacon, and they have like a special sauce for it too.
Oh, like the stacker.
You're right. Yeah. It's also called the quad stacker.
Okay. Nice.
And my number one, which I can't wait. Now that I've seen it, I want to order it so badly. It's called the Chicken McGriddle. I would have never thought to put a chicken
Uh-huh.
patty on a McGriddle sandwich
Sure.
in substitute, you know? Oh, that just sounds amazing. Tastes like chicken and wine.
Oh,
So,
we'll talk about the big gangbang later.
Sure. Heard that.
All right, so Burger King, you have the BKBLT.
mhm.
You have the Suicide Burger is on here.
Mm-hmm.
Rodeo Burger for Bry.
Love that.
Bry loves rodeo burger. Friggs, French fries and onion rings together if you ask for them.
Okay.
All right, BK ham and cheese.
Hmm.
They actually make a ham and cheese sandwich
I like that.
Sure.
and a mustard Whopper.
The heck is that?
I have no clue. It's a mustard
Just a Whopper with a bunch of mustard. All right.
Sounds
Cool.
like- all right,
I'd
Bry,
eat it.
Back to you, or do you want me to pick one?
Let's see. Is Five Guys on there?
Five Guys is on here.
Let's hear it.
All right, so Five Guys. You have the double grilled cheeseburger, 2 grilled
Now
cheese.
we're talking.
All right, the patty melt, the well done fries, and they took away the other one. So those are the 3 from. Oh yeah, well done fries. I wonder what those are like.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Chipotle on here. We
You
still
got Five Guys on there too.
Oh yeah, I just did Five Guys.
Oh, you did Five Guys?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
All right, so we got.
I was
so
looking at the comments. Justin was telling me fail again. He worked there like 20 years ago.
Justin, we can't put that on our show. My mom's still watching, I think.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll hold that one in the comments. Let's see here. You have the reason why I brought it up is because everybody's doing their like, especially like McDonald's for a while did their land sea and air, where they had the Big Mac with the fillet of fish with the McChicken, and you can put them all together and all
Oh,
that
wow.
stuff, and just all that. The one that I like from Wendy's is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Have a Barnyard Burger. All right. And the Barnyard Burger is a chicken and a double cheeseburger put together on a sandwich.
Okay.
And if
I'm
you
down
want
with that.
spice, they can do the spicy chicken. So it's an Asiago fried chicken sandwich with a burger
Mhm.
on top of the chicken. They call it the Barnyard.
Okay.
And the other one is the meat cube, which is a pound. Instead of they have the single, double, triple, that's the quadruple. All right, let's see. Oh,
Did you do Taco Bell?
it's all right here.
Do
I'm
they-
pulling up.
Yeah, we got to hear Taco Bell. They got to have something good.
The Superman burrito?
Hold on, we'll find out.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. Cheesy Gordita Crunch. Okay, we already do that. Cheeserito. They have a Cheeserito, a chili cheese burrito,
Mm.
Doritos shell anything. So you can actually use that for your Gordita Crunch, anything of that nature. If you want the Doritos shell,
Okay. Now we're talking.
double grilled quesadilla, enchilada, the Hulk. What the hell is the Hulk?
Yeah.
We're going to the Hulk now. All right. Varies in locations. Oh, extra guacamole on your burrito. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Okay.
big. Oh, the Incredible Hulk. See what that one is. Beefy 5-layer burrito with guacamole instead of nacho cheese. Subtract the inner shell. Make it a fresco. You can sip sour cream as well. Okay, we'll pass that one. You have the Superman.
That one
Yeah,
had
the-
like an extra bunch of potatoes and
that
stuff
what
like
the
that all
Superman?
in it. Yeah.
You know
Well,
the
that sounds good.
extra potatoes, sour cream, guacamole, crispy
Yeah.
tortilla strips, and a cheesy double beef burrito. Nice.
Yeah. That'll fill you
Sounds
up.
real good.
Heck yeah, it does. Now we're getting into some stuff. Let's go to let's see here. We don't have a Shake Shack here, do we? Yeah, we do have Shake Shack.
We do.
Yeah. And Pinecrest.
Well, let's go to McDonald's first. Let's see here. 2 cheeseburger meal, pass. Add an egg on your burger. All right, there we go. You have the Big Mac and cheese, which I don't know what the hell that is. The Big McChicken, which is the Big Mac McChicken. The Chicken McGriddle, which Vinny just had. chicken cordon bleu muffin.
Ooh, that sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
The French fries with the Big Mac sauce.
Oh,
Hash brown McMuffin. Yeah, the hash brown to McMuffin, which I do anyways. Who the hell doesn't do that?
Yep.
Let's see here. McBrunch burger. Holy, that looks like a double cheeseburger with the egg and the hash brown on the same. Yeah, it looks
That
delicious.
doesn't sound bad,
The McGangbangs on here.
right?
Let's see here. The McKinley Mac. McLeperon Shake. The Monster Mac. What is the Monster Mac? Look at
Gotta
this.
be like just bigger burger patties, maybe, like with the quarter pounders.
It's a quadruple.
Oh yeah.
Oh
They're
yeah.
tiny. Those Big Mac patties are tiny.
They have spam too. Spam and egg McMuffin.
Gross.
Oh shush. You'll eat it if you needed to.
Yeah, if I'm dying, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta know. Growing up in Brook Park, 5300 Riverside Drive in Cleveland, Ohio. That's where the Shake Shack is. How come I have never heard of the Shake Shack?
I don't know.
Maybe it's new. I think they just started coming to this area. There's one downtown too, I think.
Oh, Shake Shack. Peanut butter and bacon shack burger.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Probably cost like $20.
They have a quad burger. They have a shack Hago burger and short pepper cheese or sport pepper cheese fries.
Mm.
But man, that peanut butter burger looks good. All right, we're getting way too fat here.
Where did I have? Oh, at Melt.
Yeah, yeah.
I had one
Oh,
at Melt for peanut butter day, peanut butter week.
Sure.
All right, last but not least. All right, last one for the day. You want Chick-fil-A or Dairy Queen?
Boy, those are good. Let's do them both. I mean,
All right.
keep them quick, or pick a couple that sound good from each one.
Yeah.
Well, Chick-fil-A is nothing really fancy.
Right, it's all chicken. How crazy can you get?
All right,
Go DQ.
Yep.
we're going
Go
DQ.
DQ.
Let's take a look-see. Take a look-see at DQ. Banana Split Blizzard. Ooh, that sounds good. They have a coffee blizzard. Frozen hot chocolate blizzard.
Ooh.
Peanut butter parfait. It's no food though. These are all blizzard.
Peanut Buster Barf. That doesn't sound good.
It's peanut buster parfait.
Yeah.
Oh,
Parfait.
okay, gotcha. Parfait.
Barf.
Still doesn't sound that good.
Yeah, but Chick-fil-A is nothing that I would order anyways. So
No, right. No. Yeah. Parfait. Sounds too healthy.
all right. Well, that's Fat Boy Tuesday. We'll get back into that because you know something? I really want to do the cube from Wendy's.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We might have to go to Taco Bell tonight. I want to try that the one burrito. All right, we'll talk about this off air.
All right.
Don't you enable him, Vinny.
I mean, I'm getting excited. I can't help it. Listen here, Hershey boy.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, screw DQ.
All right, so we're here close to the end of the show. We got to finish our top three, right? Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
No, I was just gonna say I feel so bad for everybody that we have ever dealt with in a drive-through on Sundays when we're coming home from pool.
No. I've actually been good.
Oh no! You have. We've been a lot better lately.
Oh yeah, there was some times that were rough. I'm not gonna lie, they were rough. We had, what was the one time at McDonald's where Burger King, the one with you, instant with you.
Oh geez.
Heard about that one.
Can't talk about that one anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
When you pull in a Burger King and it's only 8:00 and they're like, we're only taking mobile orders only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
Shut
heck
up.
is that?
I can't believe you guys still go to BK. I mean, it's not great.
I know it's not great, but at the point in time, we don't care.
I like it better than McDonald's. I like the
That's
flame
fair.
broiled.
That's fair.
Most of the time, what Vinny and I do is either Arby's, Taco Bell, or Rallies. And most of the time, it's Rallies.
Love me some rallies.
Which we hit Rallies up to last time.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried that before too, Justin. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've had
walking
to
through
go
high
through.
school.
Yep.
I've done that before too.
Yep. Actually, I was next door in driving class. I was 16, 17 years old upstairs, and I walked next door on a break to Taco Bell in Parma. And they're like, no, sorry, we can't serve you through the drive-through. And our doors are already locked. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, I'm getting my driver's license. I can't do anything about it. They're like, nope, sorry.
That's when you go through the window at them.
Good thing I didn't. I might not be here today.
Give them my fire sauce. I want my spicy potato taco and my fire sauce. Let's go.
If you're listening further down south, Rallies is called Checkers.
Yes.
So
There
Yeah.
you go.
Rallies is so good.
I love it.
My Lord, it's so
I was
good.
so excited when I was in Louisiana and I found a Checkers down there when I was on spring break. It was
Oh, man.
amazing. I went there every day. Go Super Saiyan on them.
Hey, tell me we're not allowed to bring that up on air either. Don't bring up Toby's comment. Toby's comment stays there in the comments. Dang it, Toby. All right. Let's get into our top three. All right. You ready for the little video there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Vinny fail
I'm
again.
all
Here
in
we
the
go.
comments.
Come on, Vinny.
All right, so our top three tonight is top three games in the 2022 Browns schedule that you'd like to go to. All right, so Brian, would you like me to go first?
Yep, go for it.
All right, so I have a 3-game trio, and they're all in a row. I would like the Bengals versus Browns Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphins right after that. I think it's in Miami. And then the Bills right after that. Those 3 games right in a row. I would love to go to all 3 of those games.
So, okay, so the criteria is 3 games that you want to go to?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Just clarifying.
I mean, those 3 games right there, because I know that it's the Dolphins, but it's also Miami.
Yeah.
The Bills, you got the Bills, and I know Tom Brady. Oh, my Lord, Tom Brady. I know Tampa Bay is coming to Cleveland, but I don't need to see him anymore. I already saw him once. I'm good enough. So, Brian, what about you? What are your 3?
All right, I'm changing mine around just a little bit, slight modification.
You're not
My number 3.
by the way.
This is a very Bry centric because I am going to 2 of these games. Not to rub it in, but my number 3 is New England.
Okay.
Just the beat down that they put on us last year. I mean, it was embarrassing. Probably our most embarrassing loss of the year. And I really don't know how it happened. So regardless of who the quarterback is, we have to do better against them. So that's my number 3. My number 2, I changed. I originally had the final game of the year against Pittsburgh, but that's in Pittsburgh, so I don't want to go to that godforsaken city. So I switched it to the week 3 game in Cleveland, and just want to blow the doors off them. Getting sick and tired of what they did to us last year and how awful our offense looked in both those games. So even with Brissett, I have confidence we can beat them on that Thursday night. And then my number 1, I'm with you, Buffalo. I'm excited to go, and should be a great game. Hopefully, we both have our quarterbacks. And I was kind of surprised that they didn't put that as a primetime game because it should just be a dogfight. And hopefully, their defense is great. Our defense hopes to be great. You know, their quarterback is great. Our quarterback hopes to be great. So that'll be a good measuring stick to where we're at. And it's late enough in the year, a couple weeks after our bye week. Hopefully we're humming on all cylinders and we can steal one right there in Buffalo.
Yep. All right, Vinny, what about you?
You know what? I would love to go see a Browns Steelers game. I'm not even sure when the last time I even been to a Browns game was. Maybe a couple years ago.
Brian, we're going to have to take him.
Let's figure something out. Preferably something warm.
Yeah, the last one was a few years ago, and that was with my brother. We went down for the Bengals and Browns game, and had a blast watching it. That's one of the games actually that I wanted to go to again as well. I love doing that, especially with my
Sure.
brother. Is great. I'd love to go see the Bills too. So Steelers, Bengals, and Bills is kind of in my neck of the woods.
Can't beat that.
All right, Justin, I'm trying to do math on this. Last time I was at a Browns game was 88.
Who? Him?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Justin, we got to get you up here to the Browns
That's
Yeah.
game.
pretty good then.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely going to take him to Top Dog Tailgate.
Yeah.
Sure.
Give food. I feel bad we missed out on the tailgate. We had a lot of people asking where we were at. I'm like,
Yeah,
so
maybe make a point to get to one of their tailgates this year.
oh, we definitely will. You know, they put out a good spread. God, some of the best tailgating food there too. All right, so let me know. I'll go. Toby's going to go too. So we're going to have a group go with us.
There we go.
That'd be awesome.
There we go.
All right, so gentlemen, we have got to do the trivia. So it's my turn, and the most passing yards by a Browns quarterback in a single season, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to go on a whim because I have like two in mind. So just bear with me.
Hmm.
Derek Anderson,
And who was your other guess?
Brian Hoyer.
Close with Brian Hoyer.
Damn.
You were halfway there.
Kelly Holcomb.
You were halfway there with Hoyer, Brian Hoyer. Brian
Sipe.
Sipe. His MVP year of 81. Nobody's done better than that. I think Baker had like 3,900 yards passing. Sipe had 41-32. So that ranks 29th as far as the other franchises go. The Browns are 29th for a single season. So not great. Top five were Peyton Manning with the Broncos. You remember that, 5,400. And then Breeze and Brady at 3 and 4 with both Tampa Bay and New England. So hopefully Deshaun Watson, not this year, probably not, but maybe next year once the suspension and stuff's behind him. Hopefully he can set new records because he had 4,800 yards with Houston at one point.
All right. Man. Well, we'll see what happens. All right, Vinny. Give us the galump.
Yeah, right.
Go.
You hit it.
Galump.
Oh, my Lord.
All right. What are we guessing here for Galump? You want all four of them again?
Unfortunately, yes. All right, give us the four again.
Here we go. Is it A, move with clumsy, heavy tread? Is it B, changing often? C, teach someone to fully accept the ideas, opinions, and beliefs? Or D, having no equal?
I'm going to go with A because it sounds clumsy, so I'm just going to go with that one.
Yeah, that was the one that I was going to go with too. It almost seems too right. Like you might be trying to throw us a curveball. I always thought maybe C, but yeah, I think A is the obvious answer. Maybe.
And being our first week back, you are both correct. Yes.
There we go. Take that.
Justin, who are the Browns playing on 9/18? They're playing the Jets. So,
Okay, is that week 2?
and I think it's at home too, right?
Yes, it is.
So
Yeah, that's the home opener, right?
Mm-hmm.
At Carolina and then back home with the Jets. So it's a home opener versus the Jets. And if that's the game you want to go to, downtown is going to be rocking that day.
oh yeah.
Sure.
All right, gentlemen, we are here at the end of our show. All right. Want to thank everybody. Justin, Redleg, Toby, Chris. God, who else? Chris. There's like 6
Paulie.
Chris's. Paulie. Who else?
Yeah, Paulie. I saw Paulie went to he was on the Today Show or something.
He was
Yeah.
on the Today Show.
That was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It was out there.
Everybody that has welcomed us back, thank you guys so much. It was It was very nice to take a 2-week vacation, but I am so glad to be back and looking at your two meat bugs right now. So, guys,
chimed in too.
oh, did she?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
See, you're supposed to be in charge of the comments too.
She was saying nice pictures.
You're supposed to be in comments too.
I'm trying.
Vinny fail. All right.
Always.
Vinny fail.
Unreal.
It'll be better next week.
Actually, it's kind of a 50-50 shot on that one. Jocelyn's here. There she is. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate this, guys. We love doing this. We need to take a little bit of a break. You know, now it's the Browns off season, kind of regroup because we went pretty much 2 years straight
Just about
with a legal hand in the face with like a couple weeks off here and there. That's kind of been it.
Right.
Thank you guys. We will definitely be back next Tuesday at 6 p.m. And get ready because you might get a chance to win a $25 gift card to Mr. B's. And also,
there we go.
Please, we are close to 2,000 followers on Twitter. Once we hit 2,000 followers on Twitter, whoever is number 2,000 will get an APA Pool League hat. All right.
Nice.
So spread the word. And thank you guys for watching. Bri, God bless him.
God bless you. God bless America. Happy Memorial Day. Enjoy your family this weekend.
Vinny, tell him good night.
Hey, have a great night, everybody.
I am that fat guy. We want to thank everybody, especially our troops and first responders. We always thank them. Want to send out prayers to, I think it's Texas today, the news that came out in Texas.
Yeah.
Just send prayers out to everybody down there.
School shoot.
Yeah. This world is just something special. I'm telling you. But on that note, we're glad to be back. We're definitely uncorked, unloaded,
Thank you,
and we're
first
out.
responders.
Oh, I did say thank you,
Oh.
first responders.
Where am I at today?
I don't know what you're doing right now. You're
don't
screwing
know.
me up. Am I wrong? Brian, am I wrong?
Yeah, not on this one.
All right. All right, guys. I love you guys. Tune in next Tuesday at 6 p.m. See ya.
See ya.